Alright, what's up guys? It's been a little while. I feel like I start every single one of my videos saying it's been a little while. Because it has. I don't know how long it's been. It might have been a year by now, but since the last time I uploaded and even recorded. But there's been a lot of stuff that I've done to the car. And we're gonna talk about all of that pretty much, and then I'll of course make some more in-depth videos on everything. Some super simple stuff, cosmetic stuff that just kind of changes the look of the car. Nothing crazy. Some exhaust work and power mods, and yeah, I mean, a bunch of stuff. Mostly tasteful. I didn't really go all out, but I do have some things that I'm planning on doing in the near future, like wheels. At first, I wanted to do the Apex VS5 RS style wheel, but I don't know, there was this, I see them on so many BMWs, and every time I see it, it looks amazing, and it's jaw-dropping, but I feel like it's far too common now, and I do love the look of it still. And you know, maybe one day when I have like an M2 or M4 or something, I might go for that style wheel, but up until that happens, I don't think I want to do it on this car. When I had my Corvette, I did want to do that style wheel, but a lot of you know I sold it, and I don't know if I ever said that in a video or not, but I did sell the car, so can't really do it on that car anymore. But yeah, so now I have this, and I'm planning on doing wheels, tires, just tires for the rear. I'm going to use the same tires that I have up front, and I'll make a video on that when the time comes. And yeah, I mean, but I'm sure you might be able to hear it. Did do some exhaust work. I'll go through that a little bit, but this is just me catching up and talking about how I've liked the car over a year and 3 to 4 months. I think it's one of the best cars you could buy, hands down. I did buy it for a little bit more a year and a half ago than I should have paid for it, but I got all the packages I wanted. The only thing that's missing, I think, is the 360 cam, and then like the cruise control, like the radar cruise control, which is fine. I don't ever hardly use cruise control, and I don't need a 360 camera. This car is not big at all. My 4Runner used to have it. It was useful, but those graphics were straight out of a Nintendo DS, so I don't really need it. This car is just fine. Backup camera works great. It's nice and crisp and clear, and it's perfect. I mean, I have carbon fiber, the ambient lighting, and I did even do some roof lights, which I'll show you guys in a little bit. But yeah, overall this car's been amazing. Only issue I've ever had with it was one of the tires had a gash in it, so I had to go and get all-season tires because it came with summers, and I didn't want to rock summer and winter setup, because where I live, you get snow, but it's not crazy, you know, it's not like northern snow. But I didn't want to have two setups and switch back and forth. Not like I'm tracking the car anyways. This is daily driver, so it didn't really make sense to me. So I went all seasons. Did the Michelin Pilot Sport 4S all season tire. Pretty aggressive tire for most driving, and I love it. It's great. So when I get these new wheels, I will actually keep the rears on the tire. The rear wheels mounted on the current tires, and then I'll be swapping over the fronts to the new wheels, and then I'll have a new set of rear tires because I'm going a little bit wider. But other than that, I think that'll be perfect. We'll see how we want to do with like lowering the car after the wheel and tire setup. I want to see how much room I have to play with and what I think would look right, because I don't want to go all the way down to the ground, because I do use this like an SUV, and I do use it to its capability pretty much. So I do want to do that and play around with it, but that will be a few months. I might even just wait through the winter months and just do it straight in the spring. We shall see. I will make a video on all about that stuff as well, but biggest things I've done to this car: downpipe, intake, valve controller, and then like the cosmetic stuff. I've changed out the grille, I changed out the side markers, made those all paint matched, and then I think that's about it. I can't remember anything else. Put it in my dash cam, but that was a while ago. It might be in an old video, it might not be. And then I also did these roof lights, which I'll get out in a little bit and show you guys. All super simple stuff, relatively cheap. The downpipe is catted, and it's for the no check engine light. I really didn't want to check engine light. Because this is 2021, I would have to get the DME unlocked, and that costs a decent amount of money. So for now, I'll rock the catted, and then I'll tune it probably next summer. Downpipe's already good for like 850 wheel. I'm not going to be making anywhere near that on this car because I want to keep it reliable, and I don't want to have to throw that much money into it. But yeah, I mean, it's been holding up great. I've put almost, let me see, we're coming up on almost 2,000 miles. We're at, what, 1,700 since the downpipe and the intake, and working great, sounds great. Startups are brutal. I used to have the valve unplugged for the exhaust, the M Performance exhaust. Had to throw that valve, or had to throw the fuse back in because those cold starts were crazy, and I didn't want to mess with my neighbors that much. My neighbors are all cool, but they got kids and stuff, so I'd rather not. And yeah, so I got the valve controller from LCI Motorsports. It works amazing, super simple. You just plug and play, and yeah, it works great, does the job. Love it, really. Opens up the exhaust too, because with just the fuse pulled, it's not fully open all the way. With the valve controller, it opens all the way, it closes all the way, and it has an auto function that ties it into the car with like the comfort and sport settings. And you can also pair it to the garage door opener, but every time I paired it to my garage door opener, I would have to repair my garage door opener too. And then after about a week, for some reason it would remember the valve functions, but it wouldn't remember the garage door function. Don't know why. I have the remote right here. I'm not sure if you can see that, but I have it velcroed here. It looks pretty good right there. You can't even see it, and it's tucked away nice and clean. But yeah, so it works great. And let me see. So I heard the squeak, so this should be, that's open, it's closed, and then now I have it on auto. So if I press sport, you can hear it now, and now it's in comfort. So works great, it's amazing. I researched a lot of exhaust stuff for this car. You can get the Dynon exhaust, or Denon, or however you want to pronounce it. You can get the Mad catback. There's a bunch of these. Some people are also, actually a lot of people also use the Alibaba exhaust, which is fine. I think it's perfect if you don't want to do a downpipe or anything, to go ahead and grab an exhaust like that. But through my research, I found that it kind of wasn't worth it with the downpipe, because they all kind of just sound the same. If anything, it'll be a little more raspier with one of those exhausts. I didn't really want that. I wanted a deeper tone, and not very infinity-ish, which it's all personal preference. If you really want an exhaust, go for it. I do recommend the Alibaba one, because that is literally Valvetronic. Valvetronic loves to scam people and charge $3-4 grand for an exhaust, while Alibaba, you can get it for $1,100 chipped. If that's your cup of tea, go for it. I just didn't need an exhaust. The M Performance one is a-okay in my book. And yeah, so I got the active auto work downpipe. It was about $1,100 or $1,200. I got the one with the, I think it's called the GESI, the Jesse cats, I'm guessing. Those cats are usually legal, I think, in all states. And so I went with that one. It was originally $1,500, and I got it for like $1,200, I think. If you order it from Extreme Powerhouse, they usually have codes. I think they have a sale running right now for Thanksgiving and Black Friday. So take advantage of that if you're looking for one. And got the dine-in intake. I was going to get it from Extreme Powerhouse too, but they were out of stock as soon as I went to order it. So they had to go get it from dine-in themselves. So I missed out on some savings there off that discount code, but it's whatever. Love it. Looks good. It's carbon fiber. Sounds good. You can... Sounds really good. I hope that picks up on camera as well as it does in the cabin. Sounds really good. A lot of induction noises. And it's a blast to drive now. Even when you're on it just a little bit, you hear like that groan coming from under the hood. Sounds really good. It looks really good too. It glistens under the hood. It won't under mine right now because my car is filthy. But yeah, there's not really much else. I've been putting the miles on this car. I bought it with 16,000. I'm already almost at 34.5. Smooth car. Done all the oil changes. Just do your maintenance, really. I can't really think of much else. It's been a blast to drive. This past summer I took it on a bunch of trips. Went up to Indianapolis, went down to the Nashville, Tennessee area, or sorry, Murfreesboro. Works fine, works great, drives amazing. It goes as fast as you really want it to, and the great thing is you can do so much to these cars. But yeah, I mean, if you're really in the market for one, get one. Worth it. Oh, I think I completely ADHD'd out of what I was talking about. Paid a little bit more for the car at the time. I think now is a better time to buy them because you can buy them in the high 30s, low 40s, where I bought mine mid to high 40s. But I got the spec I wanted, so I'm not gonna complain about it too much. And overall, great car. Definitely do your research on the spec that you want. You can find a lot of the blue ones with like the forgot the color. It's like the brown interior. It's amazing. I was cross shopping between this one and another one, and the black one with the brown interior was originally what I was supposed to get. I had it ready to get delivered and everything until I found that it didn't have rear headrests. And to get the rear headrest, you had to pay a stupid amount of money. So I was like, you know what? Not worth it for me. I'll just get the one black on black, can't go wrong. And yeah, it's been working out great. Love the car so much. So much fun to drive. Overall, there's no complaints. Sometimes the Apple CarPlay is a little finicky on these cars. If I go to the gas station, for example, turn the car off for a little bit, and then turn it back on, it'll connect, but then you can't use the steering wheel functions for some reason. Shoot, it might say it right now. Yeah, it says nothing's active, even though it literally says my phone is connected right there. So you can't use that. I have Apple CarPlay off right now because I'm connected to the GoPro, but it's still connected, it's just not on. And it messes with the GoPro. But yeah, overall, great car, really good gas mileage if you're someone that's into that. I'm not all the time, so like I'll put in the sport right now. Alright, who doesn't want a cruiser that can do that? And then you just throw that back into comfort and just smooth sail from here. It's crazy. It's amazing. The B58, work of art. Honestly, if I have to upgrade from this car ever, it'll either be an X3M or a Raptor R. I genuinely don't see any other car that could take the spot of this one. And with the wheels and tire setup that I have coming next, an X3M would be the perfect upgrade, but not really worried about that right now. I love this car too much to really just get rid of it and throw money at another one. But back to my point about buying this car. I brought up the prices because now, damn, crazy rock shit. Now, if you're in the market for a car like this, the M40i, like I said, high 30s, low to mid 40s, please, please, please look at the X3M market. If it's something that you're interested in, you will find the right spec X3M for sale in the mid 40s to the high 40s. Well, pretty much what I paid for this car about a year and a half ago, you can find an X3M for that price. When I was looking for my car, this car, it was after my 4Runner was pretty much totaled after someone hit it. So I needed a car, and I really didn't need the X3M at the time because I had a Corvette. For me, the X3M is the one-car solution, and this car, paired with my Corvette, was the perfect solution for me. I had my weekend car, my go fast car, my have fun car, and then I have my comfortable daily driver that does no wrong. Amazing car, great combo, but the X3M, it does both in one package. So if you're someone that's into that, look at them. Go drive one, go test one out, go run it through its paces, and put whatever test you need to test, put it through that. I think you'll be surprised to see how much value is in this car and the X3M. So whatever you decide, you can't go wrong either way. Just make sure you're weighing your options correctly. Like, the value propositions for both of these cars, top notch, unmatched. I don't understand how they were able to become so close in price within a short amount of time. And if any of you really know, the X3M, insane. It's just a lifted M3, which a lot of people don't realize that, and it blows my mind that a lot of people just skip over it. So check it out. It's worth it. You'll love it. And if you don't, you'll love this. Guarantee it. And if you want something a little bigger, the X5 exists, the X6, the Coupe X5. And then if you need anything really bigger than that, you got the X7. And then you got all their different power levels and things like that. But yeah, check those out. Alright, so this is kind of a different POV. I'm not using my GoPro right now. So some of the things I mentioned that I did these grills, did the double slat grills, didn't like the single slat look off of the old grills, the Shadowline grills. So I went with the double slat. That's what the M's have. I think it looks better with the mesh at the bottom too. So I thought, you know what, let's do it. Side markers. Those were yellow or amber, and hated the look of them on a black car especially. Ditched those. Went color match. Did that for the rear too. I'll show you in a sec. I have these vents right here. Let me tell you. For some reason, BMW and the materials that they use, all the plastics, they turn blue after a while. I'll show you an example of that. Boom. Right here. Turns blue. This is black. This is blue. Hated it. I'm going to get that wrapped. Did this rear, I guess, reflector. I guess it's not a side marker technically, but did that in paint match as well. The car's a little dirty. I washed it about 2 weeks ago, but we got some snow, so it dirtied up my entire car. Overall, car looks pretty good. So you can see that the roof lights did that as well. Looks great. Matches the door lights, all the colors and stuff. Amazing mod. Looks great at night, and it's not too much. Okay. Ooh. Compared to just the regular ambient lighting. And then the big dog mods. Next things on the list, wheels and tires. And then maybe just drop it a little bit. Probably like less than an inch. Honestly, it's not that tall. And with the wheels and tires, it's gonna come out a little bit. You can see, pretty tucked in. The new setup should bring us out about an inch both ways for a little bit more flush fitment and a little bit more of a wider stance and aggressive look. And yeah, I mean, car looks so good right now. Doesn't really look that dirty from here. Maybe that's just my poor eyesight, but sorry about the road noise, by the way. Couldn't really do much about that. But yeah, look at that cityscape. Looks so sick. If you have any questions about my setup, throw them in the comments. I will definitely respond to you. I try to respond to everyone, and if it's a stupid comment, I won't respond to that. I'll probably just rage bait you into saying something stupid. Other than that, that's all I got for you. If you got questions, like I said, drop them below. And yeah, see you guys. Bye.